definitely feel the love. This Sunday I was sitting in church, and my pastor was talking about how we need to vocalize our love, appreciation, and to the people that mean the most. So that ponder in my heart from Sunday all the way to Monday, this whole week. I found myself doing stuff that I'd never done before. I prayed for a police officer the other day. I bought her a cup of coffee. I prayed for some others. Did a sit down over here. And afterwards, prayed for the guy. And then afterwards, the guy said, man, I had so much inside of me that's going on with my business. So grateful for the prayers. I don't say that to boast. I just say that because I just really feel the spirit in this room. It's like when we hear our mentor say, everything you need for success is already in you. So we know the love is inside of us. So we just need to vocalize it. And you guys definitely vocalize it tonight. And I'm sitting here experiencing this incredible experience. And I just think about the whole journey, going back. And everything that inspired me to go, in spite, as Ms. Chong would say, in spite everything in my head tells me, stay. I can't articulate it to you how afraid I was.
Love you, DK.
Today as a father, I love my boys. They're everything to me. So in this business, I transfer that same love to you. To me, it's not even a business.
We're family. We're family.
I apologize if I hurt some of y'all feelings, but just like any father would want the best for their kid. And my story's old. I want y'all to have a story. It's your turn to take us to a whole different level. Your story needs to be told. We got to do everything we can for this, wherever it is that's willing to work for it. We got to support it and sell out for it because it's all going to come back. And we got to have that dogged attitude that it doesn't matter what stands in the way. You know, I think back 10 years ago, man, I still don't know a lot of things about the business today. I mean, if it wasn't for my best friend Feats to send the email out, y'all will never get an email. You know, he can start. This is a pillar of strength. It's all of you guys. You know, the directors, the executive directors. I mean, we got to give ourselves the opportunity that we're working. And I tell you, we are way better off today than 10 years ago. You know, and we got the people in this room. I guess I'll end with this. I have this best friend of mine, and he was playing for the Rams at the time. And the Rams, they had won a game. In 3 years, I think they won one game. And this is when they moved from Anaheim to St. Louis. So out of those 3 years, 2 of them, my buddy was on the team. And he was on the team when they won one game. But the coach at the time, Dick Vermeil, this year, which is the 4th year, he did something different. He grabbed the football, he called a meeting to start a game. Time is running. So he called his team meeting, and the beginning of the year, now mind you, they only won one game in 3 years. So in this beginning of my buddy's 2nd year, Dick Vermeil holds up the football and say, guys, this is a football. And we're going to play this year to win the championship. And my buddy's telling me this story, and he's in tears. He said, D, me and all the guys in the room was like, this dude is smoking crack. What is he talking about? Did he know what our record was last year? And the Rams that year went on to win the Super Bowl. Now here's what's the most amazing thing. They went out and got 2 players. Kurt Warner, who became the starting quarterback, wasn't the starting quarterback, but he was in that room. They went out and got a running back called Marshall Faulk, and they got rid of people they didn't believe. And my buddy happened to be one of them. And he was telling me this story, crying and in tears. He said one of the hardest experiences was him flying to Miami to go to the Super Bowl and watch his teammates play. Because they didn't make it to the playoffs. Because he got traded from St. Louis to the Bears. And the Bears never made the playoffs. The more of the story I share with you, I still go back to this story when I do a Super Saturday to show the behavior of belief. 10 years ago, I had nothing. I just believed when nobody else believed. Even it got to a point when my wife stopped believing. I believed. And all of us have to find that source. But I always go to my motivation, my hero, my father. Man, what an example. That man believed in his dreams and his goal, and he went out and made it happen in spite of no English, no business skill, no nothing. So when I was in that room for 9 months, I believed it was going to happen because it happened for my father. So I share that with you to find that source. Whatever that source may be for you. I don't know what it is. It may be your mother, it may be your sister, it may be somebody else, it may be grandma, it may be just you, or whoever it may be, that you borrowed that belief. so you can gain yours. Because I tell you, for 9 months in that room, I couldn't go back. I couldn't let my dad down, and I couldn't let myself down. And I thought, it's so funny, I ain't gonna believe it. But 10 years ago, I know I was gonna have 2 boys.
Wow.
And I didn't want my 2 boys to ever experience what I went through as a kid. So I gave everything I had. Everything I had. I had to learn to read, I had to learn to talk, I had to learn to present. Whatever it takes, we gotta do it. This opportunity is an incredible opportunity. It makes us different from any other opportunity. And it just shows the heart in this room. This is why it's not just the money. It's what the money can do for us. And I love you guys like my children. Your mold is everything to me. It's why I do what I do. It's why I come. It's why I get up early in the morning. It's why I read the books. I just wanted to make sure that when I leave this earth, that I have given them a better platform to play in. Because my father gave me a better platform to play in. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tonight. This is, I never expected it. So it's a left hook. And I really, when we were circling up to bless the food, y'all know me, I'm not the brightest, sharpest tool in the shed, but I've been able to bless with a great heart. I can feel stuff. I can feel the energy in this room when we were circling up. I can feel the presence of the Lord. I can feel the presence of unity. He said, when 2 or more are gathered, is he present? So I operate from that place. I encourage each and every one of us to stay at that place. Because the heart will mislead you all the time. So I love you guys. It's time for your story to be heard. And I give you my vow, my honor, and my promise. I will do everything in my power to lead and guide you there. You know, when people talk about money, our money coming out of our own pocket, that's never even a second thought to me. I never think twice about it. It's my purpose. It's my mission. It's my reason why I'm here. It's why I'm still alive. So, happy Thanksgiving to you.
We love you too, Mr.
Love
Katoa.
you.